So I presume you're Italian?
On my dad's side, I'm also Dutch, German, English. I'm a mutt.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors who never use their real accent.
I like sitting next to you, Sean. Makes me look so tough.
For this list, we're looking at and listening to actors whose accent we hear most on screen is not the one they use in their real lives. Which of these sounded the most surprising to you? Leave us a comment below in whatever accent you want. Number 10. Hugh Jackman. If you were just looking at his movie roles, you might think that Hugh Jackman is Canadian and has adamantium claws, but neither is true.
Who's this? Just a guy telling you to get back in your nice truck.
And while his parents are English, the British accent he puts on in films like Kate and Leopold is also not his real accent.
I take it you're a career woman.
Yeah, market research.
Fine avocation for women research.
Jackman was born in Australia, and throughout his career, he actually hasn't had that many opportunities to act in his native voice.
Look, I flew 1,500 miles for this meeting. How about we get to the point?
The 2008 film Australia, in which he co-starred alongside fellow Aussie Nicole Kidman, is one of the few exceptions.
Well, you know, it gets pretty chilly here at night. We like to bunk up together, eh, Marguerite?
Number 9. Matthew Rhys.
I'm not stupid. I know there's something going on.
In the critically acclaimed series The Americans, Matthew Rhys and Kerry Russell played a couple of Russian agents living in the United States, posing as an American couple.
We work for our country. Getting information.
However, while Russell's voice came naturally, Rhys was actually putting on an American accent for the role, albeit hiding his Welsh accent rather than a Russian one. In Perry Mason, Rhys plays the titular character and again puts his Welsh voice aside for an American one.
I'm not here to judge anyone, Miss LeBrun. I just want to get paid.
His accent is so good and his roles as an American are so many that you might think he was putting on a Welsh accent in interviews, like this one with Robert Downey Jr.
I was living out this incredible fantasy of getting into the car, throwing the cigarette, tipping the hat. Try not to impersonate Bogart.
Number 8. Daniel Kaluuya.
Oh, hello. I'm Philomena, and you are?
Chris, Rose's boyfriend.
Fantastic.
At the beginning of his career, British actor Daniel Kaluuya primarily used his real accent, portraying many British characters in multiple BBC shows, including Posh Kenneth on Skins.
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Sorry. Got a bit carried away there.
And Michael T. Lee Fry in Psychoville.
I think we should keep what we know to ourselves. See where it leads.
However, Kaluuya is probably best known to audiences on this side of the pond for his breakout performance as American photographer Chris Washington in Jordan Peele's directorial debut, Get Out.
So what do your parents do, Chris?
My dad wasn't really in the picture. My mom passed away when I was like 11.
And we cannot forget the many non-British accented characters he's portrayed since, including W'Kabi in Black Panther.
My parents were killed when he attacked. Not a day goes by when I do not think about what Claw took from us. From me.
And his Oscar-winning turn as Fred Hampton in Judas and the Black Messiah.
And in order to overthrow this racist, fascist, nefarious U.S. government's gonna take everybody.
Number 7. Saoirse Ronan. If you watched the movie Brooklyn and were impressed with Saoirse Ronan's Irish accent, don't be.
So what were you doing at an Irish dance? Don't the Italians have dances?
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to tell you the one.
Of all the accents she's put on in movies, that one was the easiest because it's the one she uses every day.
I'm worried about the play.
I'm sure it's a masterpiece.
But we only have the afternoon to rehearse. What if the twins can't act?
You have to be nice to them.
Although born in the United States, both of Ronan's parents were Irish, and the family moved back to Dublin when Saoirse was just 3 years old. Ergo, the Irish accent she sports in real life.
Easiest accent to nail.
Generic English.
Most difficult.
Irish.
Although, if we're talking movies besides Brooklyn, Ronan has made a career of British and American accents, from Atonement to Little Women.
You're a great deal too good for me, and I'm so grateful to you, and I'm so proud of you, and I don't see why I can't love you as you want me to.
Number 6. Andrew Garfield.
Please don't leave me. I ain't going anywhere.
With the success of The Amazing Spider-Man, The Social Network, and his Oscar-nominated performances in films like Hacksaw Ridge, audiences have seen and heard a lot from Andrew Garfield over the last 10+ years.
I'm not saying he's a hero. I don't think he's a hero at all.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying he's trying to help, and it looks like he's trying to do something maybe the police can't.
Something that police can't?
However, in none of those films have we heard his real accent.
Well, it's a shame. I don't practice that all night. No good?
In fact, the question of what his real accent is may be one of the most Googled queries regarding the actor.
What is Andrew Garfield's accent? This one. It's an English one. I was born in Los Angeles, but I was raised in England.
The answer is British, which makes sense given that the American-born actor was raised in the UK. It only took Madonna a few years of living in England to start speaking with an accent. So imagine living there from the time you were 3 years old, as Garfield did.
You better lawyer up, asshole, because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything.
Number 5, Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be here.
There are many adult actors who have a hard time putting on an accent other than their own. So when any actor is able to hide their real accent for a role, it's impressive.
Try things on until you find something that feels like you. Like me?
But maybe even more so when that actor is only 12 years old, which was how old British actress Millie Bobby Brown was in 2016 when Stranger Things premiered.
We just wanted to find our friend.
Friend?
Yeah, friend. Will?
What is friend?
And that wasn't even the first time either. The previous year, she had a little moment on Modern Family. And again, no British accent to be heard.
I promise to bring it back, all right?
No, that's what you said about my mom's humidifier!
Number 4, Tom Holland. Yep, that's right. There's another British Spider-Man on this list.
Me gusta hacer la tarea.
Muy bueno, señor Parker.
And unlike Garfield, who only played the web-slinger in 3 films, Holland has appeared in 6 MCU movies after having been bitten by a radioactive spider.
Yeah, I really want to tell her, but it's kind of weird, you know? Hey, I'm Spider-Man.
And in each one, his British accent is far from home.
Stark gave me a choice. It's my choice to make, okay? And I'm gonna make it. Look, you're a soldier, a leader. You stopped the elementals, you saved my life, you saved the world.
But it isn't just his superhero roles that have seen him sounding different than he does in real life. In the 2020 crime drama The Devil All the Time, Holland also puts on an American accent for his role in the movie opposite fellow Brit Robert Pattinson.
I've been watching your every move for the last couple weeks. You can't get enough of that Reister girl, can you? Is that how you did my Lenore too?
Number 3, Margot Robbie.
I'm in the movie. I'm Sharon Tate.
You're in this?
Mm-hmm. I play Miss Carlson, the klutz.
Did you know that Harley Quinn was from Australia? Well, she isn't, but Margot Robbie, the actress who brought her to life in the DCEU, is.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices.
And it's not just that the beautiful and talented Robbie has rarely used her real accent on film since The Wolf of Wall Street made her a star.
Who is the one who flew in here at 3 in the morning on their stupid helicopter and woke up Skylar? That was you. How about that?
But even more so is her ability to put on an impressive variety of voices and accents depending on the role, a number of which have been based on real people.
The closer the Olympics got, the worse my skating got. It was like a nightmare or freaking curse.
Harley Quinn doesn't sound quite like Tonya Harding, and neither of them sounds like Queen Elizabeth I.
I will not offer my lord if it means naming her successor.
She will not accept him otherwise.
Then let her refuse him.
Number 2, Toni Collette.
Cindy! Yeah, we just got it. Yeah, she basically went crazy.
Unlike most of the actors on our list, Toni Collette actually had her first big moment using her real accent.
Oh, do you think that's right or wrong? Is it wrong?
Born in Sydney, Australia, Collette had her breakout role playing the titular Muriel in 1994's Muriel's Wedding.
I know I'm not normal, but I'm trying to change. I'm trying to become more like you, more of a... It's too late. I can change.
However, since then, you'd be hard-pressed to remember a time you heard her speaking with an Australian accent on screen.
You think I'm a freak?
Look at my face. I would never think that about you. Ever. Got it?
Instead, she's made her career slipping perfectly into American accents in such films as The Sixth Sense and Little Miss Sunshine, and British accents in Emma and About a Boy, to name a few.
Let's say there's this whole world going on for Marcus that I don't understand, and somehow, miraculously, you do. Well, what are you going to do about it?
I'm not going to do anything. He's none of my business.
Oh, God, you're a selfish bastard.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Christian Bale.
You're a kinetic leader. You make decisions based on instinct.
I am. People always said that.
We know he can sound like Dick Cheney and Dickie Eklund, and to many of us, he is Batman.
Nice coat.
But would it surprise you to know that Christian Bale was born in Wales? Well, it would surprise a lot of people, even in Britain.
Usually they listen to what I say, but they just didn't understand the opportunity, I was offering them. What were we talking about?
In fact, back in 2019, Bale was on a BBC morning show promoting Ford v Ferrari, and a number of viewers tweeted that that was the first time they realized Bale wasn't American.
We always keep talking about this. He always denies it because he's very humble. But there's a ton of roles that I've taken that Matt was offered beforehand. You hate it when I say that, but it's so true.
Some even thought he was putting on a fake accent during the interview.
That's a bloody shame, that.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.